What is the best way to produce caps in Fallout 4? It is not rocket science. All we are going to do is build a bunch of water purifiers to produce purified water. You're going to need at least 6 points into intelligence so that you can put 1 point into science. After that, you'll be able to unlock building the water purifier industrial to produce the maximum amount of purified water. After a few days, you'll be able to come back to this red workbench to pull out the purified water and take them to vendors to sell. You could essentially take this water to the diner or take it to Diamond City or Good Neighbors or any vendors you prefer and sell them. I generally take them to Diamond City. You can essentially use the purified water as caps and trade them for ammos or guns, but early in the game you might want to just trade for more junks to produce more water purifiers. If you do not take the purified water outside of the red workbench, the total quantity does not increase. So you have 400 today, you come back in a week, you still have 400. You want to take these out, put it in the storage unit so that when you come back in a week later, you can get another 400 that is replenished, and then you can take that and put it in the storage unit. You can build up a bunch of purified water this way. If you're having issue transporting this purified water because you're playing survival mode, you can always drop the water on the ground in the stack and then pick that stack up, take it to the vendor, pick up the water stack, and then sell the stack to the vendor. At the beginning of the game, it might be harder to procure the caps that you need for your investments to build your purified water empire, and one of the strategies to get you started is just to buy a bunch of steel or scrap a bunch of steel at the beginning of the game to be able to produce Poisen Caltrops. To produce Poisen Caltrops, all you would need is 1 point investment into chemist, and then you will be able to produce Poisen Caltrops. If you don't want to do this, you can always just produce regular caltrops, which does sell a little bit less, but you can do it without investing a point into chemist. You can build these caltrops at the chemistry station. The great thing about this approach is that it gives you an early game free experience, and if you just reset the days, you can essentially use the money you get from building these Poisen Caltrops and buying additional steel and still be on top, and so you actually make a profit, gain free EXP, and it's a great way to snowball you early in the game. And one last thing I wanted to mention is that building Caltrops does require the DLC packet for Far Harbor, so you can't actually produce this unless you have the Far Harbor DLC. Hopefully you learned something new, and good luck on your purified water empire, and I'll see you in my next video.